Welcome to our latest edition of What's New at the Zoo with you-know-who, Jim Bartoo. I didn't mean to make that rhyme. Actually, I didn't.
No, it's cool.
I'm standing in for Devin O'Day, and I am so happy to be here because, I mean, look around us. It is Zoolumination.
That's right. It's a special What's New at the Zoo feature tonight because we're going to kind of walk around and show you all the different aspects that are this wonderful event that you can come out and enjoy on your own. So we're right at the entrance right now. So at the beginning is where everyone should start. You
know, you guys started doing this in 2019, so you've been wowing visitors since 2019 with Zoolumination.
That's right. Yeah, we had to stop for a couple of years. There was this virus going around that was sweeping the planet. Everybody was freaked out, so we had to shut it down for a couple of years, but we started back again in 2022. And so this is the third year since COVID that we've had it, and really I think it's probably the best that we've had so far. It is incredible. Lots of huge bugs and butterflies and bees, and of course all kinds of Chinese inspired designs and whatnot. And it runs through February 9th, so you have plenty of time to come and see it.
You sure do, and you're wowed just from the beginning. So it is the year of the dragon, if I'm right in saying that, which I believe so.
I think so,
which is why you see the big dragon when you first walk in with the Zoolumination.
That's right. Zoolumination always has plenty of dragons, so you'll be able to see plenty of those.
And then so many silk lanterns, beautiful lanterns that are, you know, constructed and put up throughout the city.
That's right. Well over 1,000. If you consider all the lanterns that are here, it's well over 1,000. It is roughly 3 miles of trails that you'd be walking out tonight, so you can spend a good long time out here. And we have different sections that you'd be walking through. We have a regular lantern section kind of through the loop of the zoo. We have a big festival field area where you're going to see these massive lanterns. Some of them are like 60 feet high. And then we have a North Pole Village area that you can visit as well. And we're going to see all that in the show, so I don't want to get too far into it.
Okay, what else can people expect today in the show? Because we want you to see all of the show today.
Well, first of all, I want to highlight we have an ice rink now, so you definitely want to come out and do some ice skating. We'll stop by there. Maybe we'll see if we can talk them into letting us ice skate.
That would be, I'm down for that.
Okay.
I haven't ice skated since I think I was like 8.
Yeah, me too. So this will be a lot of fun. Yeah, it's going to be a riot. And then we'll go and see the North Pole Village. We'll see that. We'll see some of the bigger lanterns that are out here. And then we'll see some of the ones that I really kind of particularly like. We'll stop at a couple of those. And then I think last we'll probably take a peek at the show. You know, we also have some performers that perform out here at 6, 7, and 8 every night. And they're pretty amazing. They do some pretty amazing stuff. So we'll get a little look at that as well.
Oh, I'm so excited. I hope you guys are too. So much for you to always experience here at our Nashville Zoo, Zoolumination right now. Jim, let me ask you, what is that like for you when they turn the lights on for the first time, that first night? What goes through your mind when you kind of see it all?
Well, I am always amazed at what they're able to do with these decorations, right? Every year I'm like, oh man, I didn't know that you could do that. And it opens up so many different ideas of new things that you can build. So every time I see this stuff, I'm like, oh, so next year we can put this here and this over here. And so I'm always kind of thinking ahead for that, but all of it is just absolutely gorgeous and mind-boggling to look at.
Oh, cannot wait to take all of you around with us as we learn and explore what is here for Zoolumination at our Nashville Zoo. Jim Bartoo being our tour guide as we do this and sharing with not only myself but all of you. So stick with us. We have so much coming here at the zoo. We'll be right back. Thanks to our sponsors, Kia of Murfreesboro and Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning.
Having fun?
Yeah, I'm going to Kia my own pretty soon. Me too.
Good night, Kia guy.
Good night.
Buckle up, Dad.
Are we there yet?
At Kia of Murfreesboro, we're here whether you're ready or not.
Nashville's Nutcracker returns to TPAC this December, presented by Nashville Ballet. This holiday season, audiences will journey with Clara and the Nutcracker Prince through Nashville's history and the land of sweets. Tickets at NashvilleBallet.com.
Well, we went all out for you this year, didn't we, little girl? Yep, we got you what you wanted with all the bells and whistles.
A brand new car?
Let's go check it out. Come on. We're here.
Oh my gosh, we're going to the garage. I got a car.
Yep, let's get in here. Let me show you what's going on.
Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Duggar, got your 18 SEER heat pump with the ultraviolet home treatment system.
I cannot believe it. Thank you.
Yes! Give the gift of clean air this year. Merry Christmas from the Busy Bee family.
Welcome back to At the Zoo with Jim Bartoo and our new friends. All of you are friends, but my focus, of course, is on these two precious creatures here. These are adorable. And you say they do a meet and greet?
They do, yeah. They stand out here in the evening. Sometimes they'll bring out different animals. Tonight is some goats. I got Mike with me with the ACE team who can tell us all about
Mike.
who are these guys?
So this here is Winnie and Eeyore. Sorry, other way around. Eeyore and Winnie, and they are two of our Nigerian dwarf goats here at the zoo.
Gotcha.
So we actually have a collection of dwarf goats that'll come out and meet the guests on a regular basis for Zoolumination. We also have some alpacas, some Juliana pigs, and some other animals as well that'll be around the zoo for the entire Zoolumination event.
Fantastic. That's fantastic. What do you think of just a nice animal visit?
I love wildlife, farm life, zoo life, all the creatures that you guys have. This is fantastic. What do you hear from visitors when they come in? They see either an alpaca or whatever animal.
Yeah, they're usually pretty surprised. They're not expecting to see these animals sort of just hanging out, greeting them, so they're pretty excited about it. The kids are always super happy about it, excited to meet them, and some of them they can actually interact with. They can touch them, they can pet them, they can get some photos with them, so they're usually just very happy and excited to be here.
What a nice addition to Zoolumination.
It's a nice zoo touch
It
to
truly is.
to the event. Yeah. All right. Well, we got lots to see, so we need to move on.
What area are we in right now?
The beginning. The beginning. Yeah.
The beginning. Okay, I asked, because you can go left or right, but you would say go right.
You always want to go right when you enter here. That's kind of the entrance for the zoo normally, like you're heading around to the highest macaw exhibit, but it kind of draws you that way because you see these wall-to-wall flowers as you're coming in. It's really hard to miss. So the other way doesn't show as much. You're kind of naturally drawn to go this way.
You can't miss it. The vibrant colors, it pops. It's just right there in your face. Again, more than 1,000 silk lanterns. Can people touch it? I'm a feeler.
We prefer that you didn't.
Don't do it.
Yeah, we might have you touch it just so you can see what it is, but we prefer that you don't.
Okay, we're gonna keep that in mind as we continue to move along for Zoolumination. You're in luck when you're here at the Nashville Zoo for Zoolumination because it is chilly, it's cold, of course, this time of year, but you can warm up here at the Hot Chocolate Cocoa Bar.
That's right. We actually have several of these kind of sprinkled around grounds to kind of warm you up as you go around, so you can get some hot chocolate here, but we also have beer, we have mojitos, we have margaritas, we have some stuff that you can mix into your hot cocoa if you like. It really just kind of depends, but yeah, something to kind of keep you toasty all over.
I love that. We're not talking Swiss Miss either.
No, this is top quality hot chocolate.
Not that there's anything wrong with Swiss Miss, but yeah, you guys use the good stuff.
Oh yeah, this is going to be fantastic. You got to really try it.
What is I have to say, your go-to?
My go-to?
When you're not working.
Okay, all right. Well, I like hot chocolate with little Baileys in it. Yeah.
That's my man right there.
There we
Yep,
go.
agreed. What is yours? Well, you can have it right here. Okay, what else do you have in store for us?
Oh, well, let's go see.
So the big draw, the ice rink, this is new.
This is new this year. This is the Smashville Ice Rink. The Nashville Predators helped bring an ice skating rink to the zoo. So now you can ice skate while you're looking at all the lanterns, and you can see that we are true pros at this.
We are. No, in fact, they had to get everyone else off the rink so we could get on because it's like, oh no, watch them.
Specifically clear it out.
Oh, wait, I'm turning. Hold on. Let me turn back around. So, I mean, what was it like getting this here, getting this in?
Oh, this was big for us. We loved to be able to pull this off with the Predators this year. So having an ice rink is great for us. We're enjoying having it here. I think the guests are really enjoying it. And it's a fantastic addition to an already fabulous holiday celebration.
And you don't have to bring your own skates. They have skates, all the sizes that you will need just to rent here, but you do have to sign a waiver, so know that you have to sign that.
Yes, sign a waiver. You can do that online when you buy your tickets online because the ticketing's separate for ice skating, and then you can sign the waiver there, or you can sign it when you get here and just take it as it goes.
It doesn't get much better than ice skating by looking at these beautiful lanterns and experiencing Zoolumination. This is where it's at, you guys, here at the ice rink at the zoo. We're going to skate off and get back into our comfortable shoes, I think.
That's right. Yeah, get back on 2 feet.
Look at me go!
So Busy Bee is a very close-knit family. We fight just like every family does. We have arguments, but we always come out with a solution to the problems. We don't just fight about what we want, we fight about what customers need. We want to make sure that every customer we go to is more than satisfied. And that doesn't just start whenever we show up at their door, that starts when we show up every day at work. We want to make sure that we are serving our customers to the best of our ability.
You girls having fun?
Yeah, I'm going to keep my own pretty soon. Me too.
Good night, Kia guy.
Good night.
Buckle up, Dad.
Are we there yet?
At Kia of Murfreesboro, we're here whether you're ready or not.
He shoots, and he scores!
The man of the month is here at the zoo. We're in Santa's area here at the North Pole of the zoo. This
That's
is
right, yeah.
so cool.
I know, this is the North Pole Village, and you got to have a North Pole Village if you're going to have a holiday celebration, right? So you get to walk through here. We have all kinds of great gingerbread houses and candy cane houses and reindeer and Christmas trees, and we have a full-size train. It's the Polar Express. I think we actually have to call it the North Pole Express for, you know, copyright reasons, so we don't get hauled off to prison.
They would take you away in that train.
They might.
I love the setting just from walking in, and you have a Grinch theme too to go along with Santa.
That's right, yeah. A little bit at the beginning there, kind of has that twisted Grinch kind of Dr. Seuss looking effect to it as you get in, and then once you get in here, which is actually behind the, if you're familiar with the zoo, it's behind the historic home, so it's in the backyard. And it changes into more of a, like a traditional Christmas with the trees and the reindeer and Santa's sleigh right behind us. So it's kind of a whole potpourri of different things.
Santa and those elves are so busy making sure they visit all the spots and visiting us right here. What I love about the reindeer, they're also, what is that, animatronic? They move?
Some of them, yeah, some of their heads move back and forth. Yeah, so
it's like not, you kind of see it out of your eye. You're like, wait, what's happening?
They're not going to run you down or anything, right? So you're going to be safe. But
Grandma doesn't have to worry about that here.
That's right. That's right. Grandma will not get run over here at the zoo.
Okay, all of the Nashville Zoo right now is fantastic. She got Zoolumination, but this might be my favorite spot.
I know, this is Santa's barn. He's actually here tonight visiting with kids, and he'll be here till the 24th. This is up at the historic home in the barn. If you're familiar with the zoo, there's a barn in the back. And you can visit, and he's kind of back there, and he's meeting with kids right now. Just so special.
It's the perfect setting. I mean, you have it sectioned off just right. You can come on in to visit Santa. And Mrs. Claus is also here. I feel like she's probably got working on milk and cookies somewhere.
She does. Well, sometimes she's back there, but she's a pretty liberated woman. She, she works, does all kinds of stuff around the house, and I think she keeps the books too. So she's pretty smart. I think she's actually a CPA.
She probably is. She should be anyway.
I know. She got to keep everything tight.
And the kids are so excited just from seeing what we're seeing tonight. Oh. I love the look on their faces when they see Santa.
I know, and they're jumping up and down. Yes. And they're also excited because we have animals in the barn as well that you can come and see.
Donkeys, and I spotted a pony.
Yeah, little miniature horses, that's right. And we have donkeys out here as well.
It's a miniature horse, it's not a pony, you were right. Those are different.
I'm not really quite sure the difference between the two. I'm just in marketing, so I don't
But there is a difference there. If you'd like to come out, like we said, Santa's here until the 24th, but he's only here during Zoolumination hours, correct?
That's right, yeah, he's not here during normal zoo hours. The zoo closes at 4 o'clock, we kick everybody out, and then we reopen for Zoolumination at 5. Okay. So it's a separate ticketed event. You come in, and that's when Santa Claus comes out and sits out here and welcomes all the kids.
That's a nice little tidbit. I didn't realize you closed down for an hour.
We do, yeah. We normally close at 4 o'clock this time of year, and then this event starts at 5 o'clock. So we're able to kind of set up, get everything turned on, get ready for the night's crowd.
What I love so much is no matter where you're walking to get here to the barn, it is a beautiful, beautiful stroll through to come visit Santa.
That's right, yeah. Well, there's lanterns and lights everywhere, and it just puts you in that Christmas spirit as you make your way up here.
And you have someone here taking pictures so you can capture that moment with the little one and Santa. Are those free or do those cost?
There's a cost.
There is a cost, okay.
Of course, yeah.
Just making sure, I want to make sure that everyone is aware that yes, there is a cost there.
Yeah.
Anything else that we should know about Santa's North Pole?
He's here till the 24th. So if you're going to take advantage of it, come out before then. Don't wait.
Have you sat on his lap yet to tell him what you want?
I have not. I'm afraid to because I don't want to injure him. So I think I'll just stay there.
Stop it. Again, come out and visit Santa right here at Zoolumination at the Nashville Zoo here until the 24th. It is an experience like no other. We'll be right back.
Having fun?
Yeah, I'm going to key of my own pretty soon. Me too.
Good night, Kia guy.
Good night.
Buckle up, Dad.
There yet?
At Kia of Murfreesboro, we're here whether you're ready or not.
this year, didn't
You
we, little
did?
girl? Yep, we got you what you wanted with all the bells and whistles.
A brand new car?
Let's go check it out. Come on. We're here.
Oh my gosh, we're going to the garage. I got a car.
Yep, let's get in here. Let me show you what's going on.
Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Duggar, got your 18 SEER heat pump with your ultraviolet home treatment system.
I cannot believe it. Thank you.
Yes!
Give the gift of clean air this year. Merry Christmas from the Busy Bee family.
All of Zoolumination is impressive, but the most eye-catching piece, I think, is what we have right behind us.
That's right. This is the Dragon Palace, and it's about 60 feet high. It's just a massive structure, and it's all made with metal and silk and lights.
You watched this go up. What
Yeah.
goes into that as you are watching people put this together?
Well, this piece took several days to put into place. A lot of it's kind of made in pieces and then put together. Zoolumination is kind of like that as a whole. We start in like February, picking out what we want to do, where we want to put it in the park. And then the company that builds this, the lantern company that builds this, they start building over in China. A lot of the smaller pieces they'll put together, and then they'll put them in shipping crates and send them over here. And then they'll come over around mid-August and start putting everything up. The bigger pieces, they actually build on properties. So they put this together, and it takes them from about August until mid-November before we start the program. There's about 30 of them that are working here while they do that.
So what does it take to bring it down? Do they all come back over, or do they stay here until it's time to break down?
No, once it's up, they leave a small skeleton crew of people that can repair, fix the lights. If anything blows over or gets damaged in a storm, they can fix it so it stays up and keeps going. And then after it's all done, our crew helps to break it down. A lot of it is disassembled. We recycle what we can, and every year we'll have something brand new that'll come up the following year. So if you've been to Zoolumination before, you're not going to be able to see this stuff again. It's all going to be gone by the time this is over, and then next year we'll have a whole new collection of stuff you can come and see.
I do have a couple questions for you, and just trying to remind people, like, the maintenance on this. Is there maintenance? Like, do they have to go and like dust or inspect? Because I know we have weather, sometimes weather that comes through.
They're amazingly resilient,
Okay.
and they're set up in a way to really kind of withstand a lot of the snow and the wind and the rain and all that stuff. So they hold up really well. Every now and then you might have something that goes wrong with them, but that's why the crew's here, so they're able to fix that pretty quickly. They're actually fairly simple when you think about it. It's mostly wire that's wrapped in silk, and inside the wire they have simple strands of lights that they light up, and that's what creates this whole process.
And it looks so elaborate looking, once they're done looking at it now, it looks elaborate.
It does, yeah. They use different colored silk, and then they also airbrush parts of silk to give it kind of that look. They're artists. They really are truly artists, and these are sculptures of light is what you're looking at.
I'm curious, you don't just have news stations now, media outlets, newspapers, companies like Main Street Media of Tennessee. You have a number of social media influencers, and I can't tell you how many videos I have watched from social media influencers out there. Has that helped with attendance to bring more people out, or maybe through the region out here to the Nashville Zoo?
Oh yeah, that's what everybody's watching now, right? They're all on their phones looking at social media, scrolling through the long scroll, and this is such a Instagrammable moment because it's dark out. You have these beautiful lit sculptures to take pictures of, and when you put them on your Facebook page or your Instagram page and you post it, they just pop right out of the pictures. So.
Should we hashtag Zoolumination in Nashville Zoo as we're taking our pictures out here?
Absolutely.
You heard that, so make sure you're hashtagging our Nashville Zoo and Zoolumination. Anything else that we should know about what we're seeing behind us and the designs before we head on to our next spot.
It's always different every single year. The lantern group, the Zhejiang Lantern Group that puts this together is from Zhejiang, China. And Zhejiang, China is known for its lanterns. They have huge festivals there that take up city blocks. So know that what you're looking at is something that actually takes place in lots of places all over the world. But here at Nashville Zoo, this is the largest one in the country. So if you wanted to see a good lantern festival, this is a place to see it.
And learn a little bit too. Make sure you're reading like your placards when you see them to learn just a little bit of the heritage.
Yeah,
and
there's a little bit of culture that's built into some of that. If you want a little bit of education, we're always about the education here.
Yes, we are. Okay, well, let's get our moment here, our big social media moment. And we're going to make sure that we post that. You post yours as well. There's still more to see. We have something really neat to highlight to make sure that you experience when you come to the Nashville Zoo.
That's right, yeah.
Well, I can't wait to share this one with you.
I know. Let's go see the show.
Let's do it. You're not only getting the lights and the lanterns at Zoolumination, you get a show.
I know, yeah. 3 times a night, 6, 7, and 8. These performers are from China, and they come in to be able to show you all kinds of tricks. Some of them are just absolutely amazing. So you have to come and stop. Make sure you see the show when you come out to Zoolumination.
Now, depending on which time people come, will it be the same show over? Don't want to say repeated, but the same thing?
They might mix it up a little bit, but generally it's the same kind of stuff every show. So if you saw the 6 o'clock, you're okay to miss the 7.
And you can hear the crowd. I mean, this is wow. This is a big wow factor, what they're doing down here.
Well, these performers they travel the world doing this kind of stuff. So this is amazing stuff that they do, and you get a chance to see it in a very kind of intimate setting here at the amphitheater.
And it's throughout the entire Zoolumination.
That's right. It runs the entire Zoolumination all the way through 6, 7, and 8 every night that we're open. Yeah.
What do you hear from guests? Because again, I know we expect to see the lanterns and the beauty that is out there, but I didn't realize there's also this happening.
Yeah, they love it. They love to be able to sit down for a couple of minutes and see some really, really good entertainment. So they enjoy it very much.
And there's no extra cost. It's part of the ticket.
Yeah, this is part of the ticket to come in. Yeah,
you
part
guys,
of the show. So
if you haven't been out to Zoolumination, you get so much when you come out here right now. I have to say, definitely get out for Christmas. But after the holidays settle down and you want something to do to just kind of unwind, this is it.
Yeah, you can come out here all the way through February. Now, once the kids go back to school, I think it's like January 9th or something like that, we go to a Thursday through Sunday schedule, but it's still running 5 to 9 on those nights all the way through February 9th.
So we've gotten to see a lot and to do a lot and experience a lot in our show for this episode. So from petting the animals as we were coming in, petting the goats, to seeing the lights, going through the path, seeing Santa. Have we missed anything?
Well, that and all of the lanterns that you see, I'm sure the little things, every time I walk around I see something new. So I'm sure there's something that you missed along the way. We'll just have to walk it 5 or 6 more times to figure it out.
I say let's do it. Anything else from you, Jim, before we finish out for this episode?
No, that'll do it. If you're interested in coming out, you have family coming into town and there's like a particular night that you really want to go, get your tickets in advance because we do sell out on some of these more popular nights. And we're open Christmas Eve, we're open the night of Christmas, we're open New Year's Eve, we're open January 1st that evening. So when a lot of places are closed because of the holidays, Zoolumination will be running.
I know you can just Google Nashville Zoo to get all the information you need, but what's the website?
NashvilleZoo.org.
Thank you for letting me join in and fill in for Devin this time around. Devin, you are a lucky lady to get to do this once a month.
Stephanie, it's been a pleasure. Come back anytime.
Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for joining us here for At the Zoo with Jim Bartoo. We hope you've enjoyed this episode, but you can catch all other episodes by downloading Main Street Media's mobile app, Main Street Media TV Mobile. You'll find not only this episode, but all others and all other programs. We'll see you soon.